you look right there. That's you. Yeah, I'll see you in a minute. Well, hello. It is November 1st, and Nano is in full swing over here in the Holden household. I even managed to get up early today to get in my first couple hundred words. I think I got 882 this morning in about an hour and 20 minutes writing session, just kind of easing into it. And then today I had to go to the doctor for a routine checkup, and I ended up writing just a little bit while I was there, which was kind of fun. And then I got home, and I've had some time to clean up and to put little people down for naps. And now I have just finished my second official writing session of the day, where I managed to bring in 550 words. I think it was a 30-minute sprint that we did. I did it in one of the groups. Do you want me to put that away? I did in one of the Discord groups that I'm a part of, and it's so good. I'm editing a little bit as I go. What are you doing? Hello. This is, my name is Z. This is where we're at, and this is what makes life so fun, is the craziness. I don't even know if you can see me because I'm having to hold the camera with this hand. But yeah, so my goal for the day is 2,500 words. I would like to bump it up to 3,000 for today, since it's like the first day, but I think I'm only up to about 1,400 words total already. Now, I will have a good hour after the kids are in bed to write, and since the girls are actually over at their cousin's house for the afternoon and evening, I may be able to get some written in the afternoon, maybe while I'm cooking supper. So we'll see. I'll keep you guys updated on that. But I am so loving it. If you don't know who I am, let me very quickly introduce myself. My name is Joanna G. Holden, and I am a mommy author, clearly, of fantasy. I'm currently writing a YA fairy tale retelling, Swan Song, which is a combination of The Wild Swans and The Six Swans, by Hans Christian Andersen and the Brothers Grimm. So we are going to take a walk. I don't know if you can see my husband's motorcycle jacket there. We live in a camper, so there's very little room for things. This is my office right now. It's just the couch corner. Or my office is also the table, which currently is, yes, pink one, covered in dishes, because we live in a camper and there's nowhere else to put them when I wash them. So this is not at all a complaint. This is my setup. So if you have a small space and are feeling like intimidated this Nano by all of the authors who have like the big nice offices and the sweeping views out their back windows, don't. You can write anywhere, on anything, in the company of little people as much as you can by yourself. You just have to be willing to give yourself some grace and learn how to zone out everything that you can. Earbuds are a must. I keep my earbuds with me at all times when writing, and I make sure that I have my playlists set up. I don't have one playlist specific to this story, but I basically will rotate through different playlists, and they're all fantasy related, and I will pick one that I just have on repeat. A lot of times for multiple projects at the same time, since I'm working on multiples at the same time. Not this month, but in general I do. So we're going to go for our walk and get started on food, and maybe see if we can sit down, if he will let me sit down for a few minutes in between here and get in another couple hundred words and kind of inch my way toward that 3,000 word mark. And hopefully up to the inciting incident, which takes place in chapter 2. So it should be pretty easy to get to. So yeah, I'll talk to you guys later. Good morning, everyone. It is now Thursday, and it is the most wonderfully gloomy, cloudy, chilly day. It's not cold. In fact, it's not even really that chilly. There's just like a hint of crisp to the air. I love it. I figured I should probably tell you what happened yesterday, since I did not end up filming any of me talking yesterday for a good reason. So something that I noticed last week as kind of, sorry about the truck, so I'm right next to a window and the road is like right there. Something that I noticed the final week of Preptober was that I was on fire all month, and then all of a sudden I just lost my energy. And then by the end of the month, like right before Nano, I felt like I just got hit by a Mack truck. I don't know if it was burnout, or if I was just hadn't had enough sleep, or I never figured out exactly what it was. But I felt like I lost all my energy, and I've been slowly working on regaining it this week. But that has led to me not always feeling up to writing during the day, which has been frustrating because it's Nano. I want to be excited. I want to be, out pushing the goals and pumping out more words than I'm supposed to be, and, all the fun stuff that makes for great vlogs. But sometimes it's not always smart to push, and I have learned that when your body's giving you signals that you need to slow down, it is very important to listen to them, or you will overdo it, and you will end up very, very exhausted and burned out. So I did get quite a bit of writing yesterday. My official goal, I think, was like 2,180 or something like that, every day that I needed to get, and I have been getting that. Well, the first day I didn't. The first day I think my official count was like 1,400 and something. But then yesterday I got it up to 4,500 ish. Also, you'll notice I'm not using specific word counts like I normally do. I'm not finding myself as driven toward the word count goal as I have been toward finishing plot points, which is normal for me in that I do tend to gauge like my writing sessions by how far I got to the end of a scene, because my ideal writing session, I will write an entire scene so that I feel closure at the end. But normally I feel very pushed to be like writing down all the word count goals every day. And this week it has been just enough that I was making myself write when my body didn't want to, when I was physically tired and didn't want to. That's not to say that the writing itself is not going well. The writing is going amazing. I am right up to the inciting incident. I haven't written it yet, but I'm right up to the inciting incident, and things are going well. Characters are coming to life pretty easily, especially since I'm introducing 6 brothers all in the same scene in the beginning, and it's actually working. I think there also may be some part into play that it's the first chapter of a book, and first chapters sometimes can throw me through a loop. Like usually I write my best from like the end of Act 1 on through. So like the second quarter of the book and the final quarter of the book are always my fastest. I think because you're heading toward like a big exclamation point. But anyways, I am definitely excited about where I'm at in the story. A little confused as to why I feel like I'm slogging through, but it could just be that I'm tired physically and that's translating. Or it could also be that I haven't won a Nano in a really long time, and my brain is possibly trying to like keep me from getting too excited about it, or dreading how much work that I know it's going to be. I'm not sure what it is, but today I'm just choosing to breathe through it, and I'm going to make myself a giant cup of chai tea, and I'm going to get the school done, I'm going to get the laundry done, I'm going to wash the dishes, and come this afternoon, we're just going to sit down and we're going to write, whether we feel like it or not. And it's going to be good. Alright everyone, it is now Friday, so this is the last day of this week that I have to write, and it is actually quite late. It is now 9:33, and I am just now sitting down to write. But as I have proven many times in these vlogs alone, I am a bit of a night owl when it comes to my writing. So, actually I'm a night owl in general, but I am definitely a night owl writer. This is the time when my brain tends to come alive the most with stories, when I am alone in the house, when I have my music going and I have my hot drink and I have the space to myself to just breathe and to think and to just see the story coming to life on the page. So I have here all of my notes, as well as my computer, which is over there, and I wrote down my word count goals for today because I realized that I actually am a little bit behind. Not massively, but enough that I want to catch up a little bit tonight if I can. Although honestly, I probably only have about 2 hours before I start getting very tired, so we'll have to see how fast I can write, because so far I've been writing at a rate of about 1,000 words an hour, or 500 words every half hour, and that's not really fast enough. I don't know, to catch up. We'll see. So my current word count is sitting at 5,640. My goal for the end of the day in order to be caught up is 8,400, which means that tonight I need to write 2,760 words. Have been plenty of days where I have written all of that, but it hasn't been going very fast yet. I'm still kind of waiting for it to kick in, so we're going to have to see. Last night I did not end up writing, but I did have a phone call with another writer friend, and we talked all the story stuff. We talked like all of the different stories that both of us have going on. We talked characters and themes. We talked titles. We talked about the craziness of life and the business side of authorship and all of the things, and it was really helpful. Like, I felt so much better after talking with her about all the stuff that I've been going through trying to figure out this book, and I feel really ready to sit down and write tonight. So let's get to it. Let me get my drink set up on my computer, and we will type those words and see if we can get to the 2760. Okay, so the first hour and 15-ish minutes of writing is done. And I am like one word away from 7,000 on the site. I'm never really sure about, like, there's always within 100 words difference between what's on the website and what's on my document. I've never been able to figure that out. But either way, I have right at about 1,400 words that I need still to write. So I'm going to take a little bit of a break and just kind of get up, stretch a little bit. I finished all of my drink, so I may get something to nibble on. I don't know. I don't really want to. I don't know. I tend to get very munchy when I'm writing, but also like moving my hands away from the keyboard to eat will distract me. So I don't want to. I don't want to really do that either. We'll see. 1,400 words left, and it's almost 11. So we're gonna have to see how much farther I make it. I'm feeling really good though. I have pretty high energy, and the story flow is starting to really kick in now. I just introduced the father, King Dane. He came to get Eliza when the brothers got turned into swans and everything went crazy. Um, so he has entered the scene now. Oh, I'm loving it. I'm loving it. It feels very stiff and stoic right now, which is normal for a first draft. I haven't really gotten inside of Eliza's head yet. I haven't really gotten to where I fully feel all of the emotions as she's feeling them, and it's not quite that smooth yet. But I am starting to feel the story a lot better, so that's always positive. That is always good. Alright, and I am done for the night, fortunately, because it is now midnight. Good news is, oh, sorry, my camera's going everywhere. Golly. Sorry, hang on a second. There we go. There we go. Sorry, my camera was on my notebook, so that wasn't really working. Um, Things are going well. I'm not sure exactly what plot beat I'm up to. But I am about to have the princess's first public appearance back in the castle. I think it's going to be. I had originally planned it to be like an introduction back into, um, you know, the courtiers and all that, but I think that that's too soon. Um, but also maybe not. I may completely rewrite what I just wrote so that I have like her dad kind of say this is how this has to go and then have her do the scene, or I may just keep going with what I'm going with and have her never have that official, like, coming in scene. I don't know. It's too late for me to figure that out. It's much too late for me to figure that out. I'm gonna be done for the night and done with this vlog for now because it is now Friday, and in order for this video to go up on Sunday, I have to spend tomorrow editing this. So tomorrow I am really hoping, well, tomorrow, I keep saying tomorrow, it's actually technically today. Today I am hoping to make it out to the local bookstore. It has a coffee shop that's open on Saturday afternoons, and I may be able to get in a couple more 1,000 words in writing, maybe do a little extra writing to see if I can get a little bit ahead so that if I have some more bad days next week, I don't have to worry about it. But that'll be in next week's vlog. So I'm signing off for now. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to click the like and to comment down below. Let me know how you're doing for Nano, or if you're not doing Nano, what you're writing on this month. I love you all very much, and I will see you in next week's vlog when we see how the rest of this goes. Good night!